me, Kalista. So a few days ago, I did a video called Everything Your Mother Never Told You About High School, since I know a lot of y'all are going to high school. But according to the comments on that video, a lot of y'all are going into middle school too. So you guys wanted me to do a middle school version of that video. So this is that. We're just really gonna dive in deep into what your mother never told you about middle school. If you're already in middle school or if you're about to go into middle school, this video is definitely gonna help you. I have a giveaway going on. I'm giving away these two fancy backpacks, a Victoria's Secret pink one and this, if I could pronounce it, I so would, but I can't. So if you want to win one of those, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram and all the official rules for that will be in the description. I don't know what else to say, y'all, so let's just get started. This first topic, I got like an overwhelming amount of questions about, and that is drama. Let's just dive in. Do not partake in it. It is so much easier said than done. At 12 years old, it is so hard not to be in drama because everybody just loves to create it. It's never gonna end well. Like if there's drama and you decide to like give your 2 cents or like kind of like put some feedback in there, it's just like someone's gonna get hurt, someone's gonna get offended, you're gonna get dragged in. It's just like, I don't think I can stress enough how pointless drama really is. Like, and I know when it's happening, it seems like everything. Also, something really big to remember is if a person is talking about a ton of other people, they're most likely talking about you. There is like a 95% chance if like they're gossiping about everybody else's drama that you're not being talked about well either. Be conscious and listen to how people speak about other people and like what tone they're speaking about them in and like what they're saying about them when you're picking friends going into like a new middle school and stuff. And even if you're in middle school already, it to this day would make my life so much easier to take that advice, and like still I try to take it, but sometimes it's hard and everybody slips up with like the whole like gossiping and drama thing and stuff. But I'm just saying in middle school it's very, very there. It's never cool to be the mean girl. My little sister is going into 7th grade, so she's in middle school. I just remember there used to be these girls in her grade that were just so into the idea of being mean. They would kind of act like they were like my sister's friend, but then make very rude comments to her. I remember I had people doing that in middle school too that just thought it was really cool to be like this mean, sassy girl. It's so much better to be remembered for being a nice person than it is to be a mean person. I know there's kind of this trend to be kind of like petty and how it's like cute right now and stuff. No, it's not cute at all. In my opinion, that kind of goes hand in hand with being mean. I associate the two together because I think being petty is mean. It's not cute to be mean and it's not cute to be petty, and it's not cute to involve yourself in drama. But again, I get drama is hard. Sometimes you can't help it. You get dragged into it, which is fine. If you're close with your parents, ask them for help on how to deal with drama. I always did that. I feel like parents know best, or just someone older. Is being popular a thing? It's hard because I did feel like popularity existed, and so did a lot of my friends in middle school especially, but kind of in high school, but more so middle school. I don't know if it's necessarily popularity or just more well-known socially people. I feel like in school there's definitely the people that like everyone knows. Those would be the people I'd associate with being popular. Dating. I remember how it is to be 12 and have like your first crush, whatever the freak. Someone's gonna comment and be like, I had my first crush in like 4th grade, STFU. I don't know why I'm hesitant to say this, but I am, because I just feel like someone's gonna like throw a fit in the comments. I just think dating in middle school is pointless. I've never met anybody that is actually, you know, like married or had like a really long, I mean, that's a lie. There was 2 kids in my grade that ended up dating for like 4 years in middle school, so I guess long term is not like the correct term. There's always gonna be people that are like the exception, but for the most part, I just feel like in middle school, it's not worth the drama and the stress. And the thing is, I so get like having the excitement of like having a crush and everything, like that's so fine and stuff. Just don't take it too seriously and like stress yourself out over it, because it's not gonna matter really at the end of the day. What is the hardest part about 7th grade? I don't know, but I just remember out of every grade I've done, 7th grade stands out as like the grade I hated the most. Like in high school, middle school, elementary school, like for some reason 7th grade has just always stuck out in my mind, and like now I really can't remember why I hated it so much, but I just remember like I used to know why I didn't like it. I don't think there's anything that hard about it. It's just like a weird time. Is 8th grade any different than 6th and 7th? I think you're a lot more mature. You're literally about to go into high school where you're gonna be going to school with kids that are like 17 and 18 years old, and then you're also going to school with kids that can be as young as 10 right now. So it's just like a weird in between. Will I be late to class every day? Typically you've never switched classes like that before, so it's kind of hard to get used to. So I remember in the beginning I was, but But the teachers will understand as long as it's like the first week. They usually would always say like in the beginning of class, like the first day or whatever, they'd be like, you can be late like this week, but like next week we'll start counting it. But what my parents did is they brought me to the middle school before school started, and we kind of walked out my schedule so I would have at least a little bit of an idea, so I wasn't like walking around like super lost on the first day. So if you have time, I so say to go do that so you at least are somewhat aware of where you're going and you're not so lost. I got a lot of questions about locker rooms. I remember being stressed out about it at the time. Literally no one cares, and everyone has like the same, I think, fears about it, that you shouldn't be that worried about it. Everyone goes in there, changes, does what they have to do, and leaves. Like, it's not that big of a deal at all. What type of person were you in middle school? I was a chorus-loving, super shy Taylor Swift super fan in middle school. That was me. That's how everyone knew me. I was such a good kid. I was never late to class, always did my homework on time. I loved chorus. I was like a soprano, I think. I'd have to ask Nicole, my friend Nicole. She was in chorus with me, she remembers. I loved my chorus teacher, took piano classes from her too as an elective. That was me in middle school. I don't know how to open a lock. I did not know how to open a lock either. To this day, don't know how to open a lock. And you know what? I'm fine. I don't know. I mean, a lock I really don't think is that difficult. And I'm pretty sure my little sister doesn't know how to use a lock. And she does the same thing I did. I would literally pack everything I owned into this backpack. It was like 50 pounds. And like my mom was like, you're gonna like mess up your back. It really probably wasn't good for my back, but I didn't care. I don't know. I mean, YouTube's a thing. Maybe like look up a tutorial on how to work a lock. If I knew how to do it, if I could help you, I so would. But I'm like, don't know how to do it myself. So growing up, I remember everyone was in such a rush to grow up, and I was just like really not at all. I feel like people have a tendency when you're one age to always want to be a different age that you're not. Like I remember I always wanted to be 9, and then once I was 9 I wanted to be 12, and then once I was 12 I wanted to be 15 so I could have my permit. I always thought every other age was cooler than the one I was, and that's not a good way to think at all. I was the type of person, I was very like persistent on the fact that I didn't want to grow up, and I would get a ton of crap from my friends about it because they'd be like, oh, you're so childish, you're such a baby. Not like maturity wise, just in things I like. I literally remember showing up in like 8th grade in a Justice tracksuit because I thought it was cute and I didn't care what anyone had to say. I was gonna do me, and I remember like I played Club Penguin. So you know, I just like didn't want to grow up that fast. Of course, in like 8th grade I was a little curious, started wearing a little bit of makeup, started listening to things that like maybe weren't on the Disney Channel, Sleeping with Sirens, because I somehow turned super punk and emo. Well, that's all the questions I'm gonna answer today. I hope you're feeling prepared for middle school now. And if you're going into high school, I did this about high school, so go watch the high school one. I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure to go enter the giveaway for the backpack. Leave a comment down below and let me know what videos you guys want to see for this back to school season. I'm not going into middle school, I'm going into college. If you want to see any videos about that, let me know, and I'll still keep doing middle and high school videos because I know a lot of you guys are in those grades, but I'm going to be doing college videos as well as I get closer to that. Which is really fun. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys like it. Yeah, anyways, my mom is currently waiting for me, so I'm gonna go hang out with her. I hope this video helped you guys out. Make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what grade you guys are in and any other questions you have, and I'll try and answer them, or I'll do a part 2. If you guys want a part 2 to this, let me know. And yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and bye guys!